All right, guys. So, like I said in the earlier video, going over all the takeaways from day one of training camp, I do have a few 11v11 clips from today's practice to go over with you guys. And just a disclaimer, I did not record these clips at Packers practice. I wasn't at Packers practice, but I do want to give a big shout out to Dylan and Chase. You guys are legends. They're the ones who brought a lot of the clips from last year's training camp and will continue to do so from this year's training camp. But I do my best to bring you guys at least something, right, from 11v11s, because you can only get so much out of a tweet that says what happened during a play. So we have just 3 plays from today. It's kind of a light practice today, just getting into the groove of things. It's not full padded. They didn't do 1v1s, but once the pads fully come on, we'll see more 1v1s. We'll see more 11v11 clips. Don't worry. So if that does interest you, go down, click subscribe, turn on post notifications. Thank you guys so much for all the endless support. Let's get training camp kicked off with a bang. All right, so let's dive right into it. And this first clip, it's nothing crazy, but it's going to be a Romeo Doubs completion from Jordan Love on a quick out. And just kind of wanted to go over a few things while we're in this freeze frame here. So we have Nate Hobbs in the nickel, as we see here on the right side here. Keyshawn Nixon on the outside. We also see Lucas Van Ness. The 2 linebackers are Edrin Cooper and Isaiah McDuffie. Those are the 2 that opened up in nickel for the first team defense. And if you can see, I'll play it a little bit. Marshawn Lloyd is starting at running back, or with the first team next to Jordan Love. Obviously, Josh Jacobs started at running back, but Lloyd got some reps with the ones as well here. And we also see Malik Heath, Romeo Doubs. Again, this is a play that goes to Romeo Doubs, but Malik Heath there in the slot. He got some reps with the ones today. And also on the back end here, you see Javon Bullard at strong safety next to Xavier McKinney over Evan Williams. So Bullard still getting reps at safety. So the way this play sets up is Romeo Doubs goes into motion, and off of that snap, Romeo Doubs is in the slot, quick out against the zone, catch for a nice gain there. And you see Jaden Reed on the outside, lining up against Carrington Valentine on that play, just running a simple clear out route here. Nice out route against zone. That's an easy pickup for the offense. Mainly just kind of wanted to go over the personnel here. We heard about it in the takeaway video, but kind of wanted to just show you that, hey, there's a lot of moving parts on this defense. Nate Hobbs in the nickel here, Carrington Valentine on the outside, Bullard at safety. And also moving parts on the offense. Guys are getting their opportunities, such as Malik Heath, Marshawn Lloyd on this offense. So nice gain. Run it once more through real quick timing route, out route, Romeo Doubs. Nice job selling the inside there. Really nice job selling the inside. It's against a zone, so he should have got open if they're in cover 3, which I believe they are, or in cover 4, and they did for a nice gain. The next clip is the third team, but it's a really, really nice pass breakup by cornerback Kalen. So we have Taylor Elgersma at quarterback. We see McCole Hardman moving in motion here, and a couple things to point out. Kalen King's at outside corner in this set. I kind of view him as a nickel corner, so nice to see him getting some outside reps here and getting a really nice pass breakup. But we also have Katana Ladapo in the nickel. I talked about this in the takeaway video, and that's something that's new to this season, and hopefully we see more of Katana Ladapo just being moved around defenses, whether it's second team, third team, it doesn't matter. I just want to see this guy, get more opportunities, because I really, really like Katana Ladapo. This safety room is loaded, and if we can get something good out of Oladapo, look out. So it's a quick corner route to Julian Hicks, number 81 there, and Kalen King does a really nice job getting up for this one. It's a decent ball, but Kalen King shows off his vertical here and just gets fingertips on that football and knocks away a would-be touchdown from Taylor Elgersma to Julian Hicks. We also see Savion Williams with the third team there, I believe running an over-the-top route out of that bunch right formation there. And then I believe, what did McCole Hardman run after this motion? This bunch right. Hardman's just going to run a quick slant. We have Savion Williams kind of just running vertical, and Julian Hicks on the corner route. Really nice play by Kalen King. He has to have a very solid camp in order to make this roster, and a lot of players are fighting for that 4th to 5th cornerback spot. Kalen King is one of them. Nice to see him make a good play here. The final play we have is obviously the most exciting one. If you guys were following along in my takeaway video, or just simply looking at updates over on Twitter, you'll know that Xavier McKinney came down with a big interception on Jordan Love, and luckily, I have that clip for you guys here. A lot of people were speculating that Dontavian Wicks did the wrong thing and he caused the interception, or Jordan Love threw a horrible ball and that was his fault. But honestly, Honestly, it was just an amazing play by Xavier McKinney, and he's all pro for a reason. So I'm going to let it play once through for you real quick, just for you guys to get kind of a wrap on this play. You can see that very impressive catch by Xavier McKinney and the defense going wild on the sideline. You love to see it. So let me break this down for you guys. The Packers are in shotgun. We have Jacobs to the left. Xavier McKinney, it's kind of hard to tell because a lot of backup players and depth players are kind of on the field as well. But Xavier McKinney's kind of down low in the slot. He's right behind this coach here, over top of this trips formation with Wicks on the inside, Doubs in the middle, and Reed on the outside. So that's 2 straight plays on offense, at least from the clips we have, that Reed's playing some outside there, which, you know, they move him around a lot. And it's going to be a nice corner route by Wicks. And he runs this route very well. At the top of the route, sells inside with a really nice rocker step. Against most safeties, Wicks is going to be open here. But X does a great job at reacting to that rocker and getting his hands on Wicks and then getting back and flipping his hips very, very quickly and getting outside. It's a little bit of a delayed throw. I think Love could have threw that sooner and put it more on a rope rather than float it here. You shouldn't be floating any passes around a Xavier McKinney. Many quarterbacks from last year can tell you that. And McKinney just undercuts this route. I would have liked to see a little bit more effort from Wicks here in this jump ball situation. More so come back towards the football, right? It's a 1v1 situation. You got to go up and, at this point, play defensive back. If a defensive back's in front of you going to make an interception, you got to go knock that thing out of the sky. But it's a really nice route. It's just a better play by X. I mean, he's an all-pro safety. He just makes a hell of a play here. But I really like the route by Wicks. I think Love could have put it more on a line. I think he could have threw it sooner. I think if he threw it on a line on that break, maybe it's in a situation where only Wicks can get it, or he at least gets a hand on it first. But in this case, X comes up with the interception. A very, very impressive play. And again, just might as well show you the defense going crazy after that. Again, really nice to see that from Xavier McKinney, you know, one of the best, if not the best safety in the entire NFL. And he shows you why week in, week out, and also in practice. So those are the 3 11v11 clips I have for you guys today. Again, as I get more, as more practices come, I will be uploading separate videos to this channel, reacting to them, breaking them down. Again, another disclaimer, I did not record these clips. I was not at the Packers practice. So just wanted to say that and put that on record here in this video. But if you guys did enjoy it, it would mean a lot if you left a like down below. It gives the channel a ton of support, and leave a comment down below. It helps with the entire YouTube algorithm. Really appreciate you guys. Of course, training camp day 2 is tomorrow. Then we have day 3 on Friday, a little bit of a break Saturday, but then back on Sunday. So I'll catch you on the next one. And as always, go Pack Go.